Frontier Town store is cramped and dimly lit. Clara, 16, thin and worn, her orphan's dress patched and faded, sweeps the wooden floor. Her hands are calloused, face smudged with dirt, but her eyes hold quiet determination. Mr. Hobbs, West, Clara. Those crates won't move themselves. Clara nods silently, sets aside the broom. Clara struggles with a heavy crate. Through the alley entrance, she spots a commotion in the street. A native boy, 14, dressed in traditional clothing, stands frozen as three rough men surround him. Townspeople gather, watching. Rough man number 1, get out of our town, savage. The man shoves the boy. He stumbles, but doesn't run. Rough man number 2, picking up a rock. Maybe he needs a lesson. Clara drops her crate. It crashes. She runs forward. Clara, stop. She positions herself between the men and the boy. Arms spread. Rough man number 1, sneering. The orphan girl? Move aside, Clara. This ain't your concern. Clara, voice shaking but firm. He's just a boy. He hasn't done anything to you. Rough man number 2, his kind killed settlers. They're all the same. Clara, no. People who hate for no reason, they're all the same. And I won't be one of them. The boy looks at Clara, surprised. The crowd murmurs. Mr. Hobbs, pushing through crowd. Clara. Get back to work. Clara, not until they leave him alone. A tense silence. Finally, the rough men spit and walk away, grumbling. Rough man number 1, you'll regret this, girl. The crowd disperses. Clara turns to the native boy. Clara, CONT'd, are you all right? Native boy, in accented English. Why did you help me? You have nothing. Clara, softly, that's exactly why. I know what it's like when nobody stands up for you. The boy looks at her intensely, then reaches into his pouch and pulls out a small beaded bracelet. Native boy, my mother made this. Please take it. Clara, I can't. Native boy, pressing it into her hand. You gave me something greater. My name is Koana. I won't forget you, Clara. Before she can respond, he disappears into the shadows between buildings. Clara sleeps on a thin mat in the corner, clutching the bracelet. Mr. Hobbs's voice echoes from earlier. You embarrassed me today. No supper for you. She looks at the bracelet in the moonlight, then ties it around her wrist. Clara emerges to sweep the front steps. She freezes. The entire street is lined with native warriors on horseback, at least 70 of them, silent and imposing. At the front sits an elder chief in full regalia, Koana beside him. Townspeople emerge from homes, terrified. Sheriff and deputies rush out. Sheriff, hand on gun, what's the meaning of this? The chief dismounts gracefully. Koana translates as the chief speaks in his native language. Kohana, my father, Chief Takota, comes in peace. He wishes to speak with the girl called Clara. All eyes turn to Clara. She descends the steps, trembling but standing tall. Clara, voice barely above whisper, I'm Clara. The chief approaches, studies her. He speaks, Koana translates. Kohana, yesterday, you protected my son when you had nothing to gain. You stood against hatred when you had no strength to spare. You showed him that goodness exists even in places that have shown us only cruelty. The chief gestures. Warriors dismount and begin unloading items from their horses. Furs, beaded jewelry, woven blankets, baskets filled with dried goods, leather pouches heavy with gold coins. They pile these items in front of Clara. The townspeople gasp. Kohana, CONT'd, my father says, true wealth is not measured in gold, but in courage. But since your people value gold, we give you both. This is the least we can offer the one who protected what we treasure most, our future. Clara's eyes fill with tears. Clara, I don't deserve this. I only did what was right. Chief Takota, through Koana, that is exactly why you deserve it. The chief places his hand on Clara's shoulder. He speaks directly to the crowd. Kohana, CONT'd, my father says, this girl, who has nothing, is richer in spirit than your entire town. Today we honor her. We hope you will learn from her. Mr. Hobbs pushes forward. Mr. Hobbs, now see here. That girl works for me. These goods are. Chief Takota, sharp tone, no translation needed. The chief stares him down. Hobbs backs away. Kohana, to Clara, you are free now. Build the life you deserve. The The chief and his warriors mount their horses. Before leaving, Koana rides close to Clara. Kohana, Sioentid. Softly, you saved my life. Now we give you yours. He smiles and rides off. The 70 warriors follow in formation, disappearing like a powerful wave receding. Clara stands amid the pile of gifts, the entire town watching in silence. Sheriff, quietly, to Clara. Looks like you're a wealthy woman now, Miss Clara. Clara looks at the beaded bracelet on her wrist, then at the horizon where the warriors vanished. Clara, smiling through tears, I always was. I just didn't know it yet. A sign reads, Clara's goods, all welcome. The store is modest but well kept. Clara, better dressed but still humble, helps a native woman and her children select items. Through the window, we see the diverse community she's built, settlers and native people trading peacefully. On the wall, in a place of honor, hangs the beaded bracelet in a frame. Clara Vio, they say fortune favors the brave. But I learned it favors the kind. Because kindness isn't just given, it echoes. And sometimes, it echoes back louder than you ever imagined. Fate,